What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. I just want to start this video off by saying RIP to Takeoff of Migos, one of the best rappers, one of the most relevant rappers, one of the most influential rappers of all time, especially in this generation. So before we even get started, I want to say RIP to him. And I wanted to put this video out yesterday, but it just didn't seem right with everything going on. So condolences to his family. I hope that Quavo's good. I hope that Offset is good. Crazy situation. I got a video coming out about it in the near future, but just today, just RIP Takeoff. But let's get into the video. Okay, Smile review. I wanted to get this video out for a while. Like ever since I saw the movie a few days ago with my partner, I wanted to just like get straight into it and talk about this movie because I saw a lot of reviews online, specifically on Letterboxd. Now, we all know what kind of niggas be on Letterboxd, okay? Speaking of which, follow me on Letterboxd. I'm just saying, we know that the vast majority of Letterboxd users are into that, like, elevated horror, you know, like, I don't know, it's kind of a mixed bag. You never know where the clientele of that app is going to go in regards to a movie, but anyway, it pretty much got review bombed on that website. Like, a bunch of 2 stars, 3 stars, people calling it, what's it called? A compilation of jump scares. I was trying to think of the specific thing that they were saying. They called it a compilation of jump scares. And I was reading these reviews and I was like, bro, this is going to be like any other movie, like The Nun or The Boy or something like that. Like just like random jump scares that, you know what I mean? Like that loud ass noise when nothing is there. But this movie didn't give me that. This movie didn't give me that. I'm just now noticing that I don't have a lighter. Fuck, bro. Lighter acquired. We drinking on this Voodoo Ranger today, by the way, so hope you're staying hydrated with me. This is definitely the best beer, or my favorite beer right now. Because I also love Modelo Negra. Also got the new Billy Eilish poster up there. You already know, man. Okay, but before we get further into this review, I hope you're smoking along with me, saying hi with me, staying hydrated with me. We still smoking on this ice cream cake from High Supply. Shout out High Supply. This shit is just great, man. I can't get enough of it. I fuck with this weed heavy. But if you're smoking along with me, now's your chance. Let's fire it up. Alright, so, Smile. This movie surprised me, bro. I went into the theaters for this movie with my partner. And I was like, I don't know what to expect, but I'm not expecting much. I was definitely expecting, like they was talking about, a jump scare compilation of some bullshit. This movie is way better than that. It gives you more than that, I promise you. The plot of the film is we have this therapist, and she has this patient, right? She has this patient. Patient shows up, and she's like, hey, this happened to me, and ever since it happened to me, I've been seeing this, and this is what happens when I see that. I'm trying to be as vague as possible because I really think you guys should just go out and see this movie, like, right now, like, tonight. Like, this movie's good as shit. But therapist obviously doesn't believe her. She's like, is the shit you're seeing in the room with us right now, like, you know, obviously, like some therapist shit, right? But then same thing happens to the therapist, and then our movie begins. So I really like the premise. It did give me similar vibes to It Follows, but I think it does better than what It Follows was trying to do. I think that it takes an idea that It Follows was playing with and then just kind of just runs with it. I did think that in It Follows, the fact that it was passed on through sex was kind of corny, and I like the way they do it in this movie more. I'm sorry I'm being so vague. Like I said, I really think you guys should go out and see it. As far as what I loved about the movie, let's get into the jump scares, man. There are a lot of jump scares. I say there's a jump scare like every 15 to 20 minutes, sometimes every 10 minutes, something like that. It's a lot. It is a lot. It's a lot. But unlike most current horror movies, you know what I'm saying, when the jump scare is happening, it's actually a scare. Like when that like ging, like when that noise happens, when that like jump scare is happening, It's because there's something on the screen that is supposed to scare you, that is pushing the narrative along. It's not like I was talking about, like in The Nun, where like you'll hear a jump scare and then she'll be like, and nothing's there. Like, it's not for the sake of pushing it along. Like, I saw this one review that said that they relied on jump scares because they couldn't craft an actual scare. There is no fucking way that you actually thought that, my nigga. Like, to the person who wrote that, consider suicide. Like, there's no way that you were not scared, bro. Because all these scares are genuine. All these scares are real. There is always something, and it's usually the entity or something like that we're seeing. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you open a thing of cat food and it's like, so I really like that. But I was genuinely scared in the theater. I was like, there were times where I was like on my phone like this, just like kind of looking, like kind of trying to trick my partner like I wasn't scared, but I was scared. And they was jumping. They was like, like, bro, they were scaring me the same amount as the movie was, because they would, like, some fucking jump scare would happen and my partner would jump out their fucking seat, and I'm like, bro, everyone needs to relax. I was having like an anxiety attack, bro. Not since I saw Uncut Gems was I this stressed out while watching a movie. I was genuinely stressed, and I was just like, bro, like, got that feeling in my chest. Like, I was like, this shit got to chill. This shit got to give me a break. Like, you don't get a break in this movie. There isn't like a sabbatical of nothing happening. There's a specific scene in like the middle of the movie that definitely caught me off guard. Like, leading up to it, I was like, it'd be crazy if this happens, and then it happened, but I didn't see it coming, like, from like a mile away. You know what I'm saying? Like, I definitely was like, oh. Now, granted, once you see this movie, I might do a spoiler included video on this movie, because I do want to talk about specific scenes, specific parts, but as of right now, I'm just gonna leave it so you guys can go see it and talk about it amongst yourselves, you know what I'm saying? But then might come out with the spoiler included review in a couple days, so watch out for that. Hit the bell so you don't miss it, just in case. But I also really liked the cinematography in this movie and the sound design. Oh my god! But the cinematography, there were a lot of cool shots. I'm not gonna ruin any of them because, like I said, I think you should watch it. But there's a lot of cool ass shit they do with like upside down scenes and like kind of like The Invisible Man, where like they make nothing look terrifying, or you don't know what's in there. You might not even notice. There was one scene where there was like something in the back, and they didn't bring an overly crazy amount of attention to it. It was just like in the foreground, right? Background. It was in the background, right? And then the longer you look, like the more you realize, like, oh shit, there's something there. And there was no jump scare sound for that. It was just an internal jump scare, like, oh shit, there's something right there. There was a lot of creepy ass imagery in this movie. Specifically at the end, there was this one shot that I loved. It reminded me of Men a lot, but it was great. It was such a great scene. The last 10 minutes of this movie are awesome. Just awesome. This whole movie was awesome to me personally. It gave me like, it breathed life into my hope for like the commercial horror genre. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like not since something like Evil Dead has there been a horror movie that's this commercial, but also on this level of great. Like, the sound design in this movie is, I was so horny for the sound design in this movie, dog. Oh my god, it was so good. So good. Like, so many like transitionary sounds and just crazy sounds, bro. Like, I can't get into specifics, not in this video anyway, but there's so many sounds, like clicks and just whooshes and just, dude, it's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know what the sound design budget on this movie was, but 10 out of 10. The sound design gets a 10 out of 10. I fucking loved that. But other than that, I just think this movie should be given a chance. Like, given a chance. You know, I know that this was one of the surprise showings at one of the more prominent movie festivals. Like, this was the surprise showing. Like, they showed it before anything else. I wish I could remember which movie festival it was. But I remember reading that and being surprised But now that I've seen it, now I understand. Like now I understand why that was like the surprise showing or whatever. The director, you know how bad I am with names. The director, this is actually his first venture into a full-length movie. You know what I'm saying? He did this short called Laura Can't Sleep that I guess was pretty critically acclaimed and like loved by a lot of people in like the same circles. So, but if this is any indication of what his directorial like career is gonna be like, I'm excited as hell. I love this movie. I thought it was great. If I was gonna give it a number score, probably give it solid 8.5. Solid 8.5. I think I gave it like a. I think I gave it a 4 on Letterboxd, maybe a 3.5. 3.5 sounds kind of low. So I don't really like the star system. You know what I'm saying? I like the number system because it's like 8.5 sounds better than a 3.5. I don't know if that's the same scale. Like I don't know. I'm retarded. But yeah, go see Smile. I highly recommend it. Good ass movie. Surprised the hell out of me. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like I was saying earlier, RIP Takeoff, man. That shit fucked up. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell so you don't miss anything. Got a lot of cool videos coming up. About to play some Fortnite, bro. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.